Howdy, howdy, howdy. Nearly Senior Citizen here. Greetings, boys and girls, and welcome to this another brand new day. And thank you very much for coming along with me on this journey of exploration. I've said it before and I'll say it again. I am a talker, been a talker my whole life. I am an introvert, so there's not many people I have talked to through my life, but I've talked. I talk and talk and talk and talk and talk. Not having anyone to talk to after the death of my wife has been horrific. Vlogging has been a godsend for my mental health. Thank you once again for coming along with me on this journey of exploration. If I hadn't started vlogging, I never would have recovered to the point where I could have started therapy. It is appreciated, each and every one of you. Now, for the Shelton, Washington Weather Plague Rat and Spider Report. For the weather report, it's been cold, it's been damp. You know, it's fall/winter, so thumbs up on that. It's cold-ish and damp and dark outside, but it's not raining, not windy, so thumbs up on that. Spider report, we have lots of gangly leg spiders here and there. I mean, spiders are everywhere. Whether you can see them or not, they are there. These are the ones that I can see, and I like knowing that they're there. Ooh, my atria just did a little bit of acrobatics in my chest. Thumbs up for that. The garden spider in her web in the corner is still there. Yay! I am glad. So thumbs up on that. A very good thing. Plague rat report. Oh, good Lord. This ties in with another story that I've got. But I went walkies twice yesterday and nobody. I mean, I'm approaching the age now. The official Center for Disease Control guidelines in the United States are, if you are of a certain age, and I'm real close to it, they say do not go into buildings where large amounts of people are, which means places like Walmart or Safeway, because it's too dangerous. I got a Walmart gift card yesterday in the mail. I do not know who sent it. There was nothing in there. No indication of who it came from. I walked to Walmart last night. Part of my walkie story, 6 mile round trip there, 6 mile round, well, not 6 mile round trip there and back. It's 3 miles there, 3 miles back, 6 mile round trip. So I did that to go and purchase some things that I need, like potassium tablets and ibuprofen. What else did I get? It's like all sorts of stuff like that. Nobody wearing masks properly. People just taking them off, not wearing them. Oh my God. At one point, I was so freaked out, so stressed. And then people were just clogging up the aisles so badly, you couldn't even get around. You had to go like 3 aisles over to get around people. I ended up yelling at people in the store. I don't do that. I don't freak out and yell at people. I yelled at people in the store because I was so freaked out by everybody around. My social anxieties have not gotten better through therapy. I'm better at understanding things, but I have no drugs or anything to stop things like my social anxieties, and the social anxieties have been made 1,000 times worse by this covfefe bug fear. I'm at the age where 4% chance of death does not sound bad, but that's 4 times the percentage chance I want. And I don't need a 60% chance of a lifelong physical disability on top of all the other issues I have. So when I'm around other people in stores, in the recycled air with this covfefe bug is aerosolized, it doesn't need water droplets, it just stays in the air. And people just not wearing masks, kids running around with nothing, people having their masks pulled off. So, I made the walk to Walmart last night. And I walked back 6 miles. I also had to go to Safeway to get actual food and soda. So I walked about 9 miles in about 3 hours last night. I'm really sore still. So thumbs up on that. But that is the weather, plague, rat, and spider report. And yeah, it's going to be a long time before I feel even halfway comfortable around groups of people anymore without fear of death. And like I say, I was talking with my therapist on Thursday. And I talked about how some people in red states only get therapy calls, visits like every 2 to 4 weeks. There are some people, my therapist will stretch it out to every 2 weeks, but on the whole, in places like Washington State, you get weekly therapy. And then they try to taper it down as you get better. I'm glad I don't live in a red state where maybe every 4 weeks. But I was thinking about that because I have gotten, in many ways, a lot better. I understand where a lot of the depression issues that I have, the physical ones. I understand where a lot of the stuff is happening from my childhood and just my normal life. There are also things that I can't change just because I know about them. I have biochemical depression. It's an every 2-week cycle. It has nothing to do with anything mental. It's just a physical thing. It happens. I have to ride that without medications because it happens. Understanding it doesn't change the fact that it's happening. It can change the way that you deal with it, but it doesn't change the fact that it's happening. I don't understand where a lot of my social anxieties come from, except that they appear to be biochemical as well. Through my life, I have slowly withdrawn, just being happier being by myself. Added onto that has just been the social anxieties of being around others. I understand that it's a physical thing. I understand I'm likely going to need meds. That doesn't change the fact that it's happening. So, understanding doesn't make it stop. And now, especially, with the covfefe bug raging throughout the US, which just is a minor thing, since it has been politicized in the US, where conservatives / red states call it a hoax, and blue states are trying desperately to take care of it. The bad part is the red states that call this a hoax are the ones where it is raging and burning like a bonfire so hard. North Dakota, 1 in every 850 residents is dead now from this. Other southern states, 1 in 1,000 people in the state, dead. And it's still going on. It's going to be a whole lot worse before it gets better, because we're already losing almost a full 9/11, 3,000 people every single day. And it's projected to get to 4,000 and 5,000 per day. The only good thing about this is that it's raging in the red states where everyone votes regressively. You can't vote if you kick off. Anyway though, so I went walkies twice yesterday and it was pretty good. Now, lately, past couple week and some, I've actually been sleeping pretty good. My legs have been dealing with life. In fact, last night for a time as I was turning over, I rolled over onto my stomach so that my feet had to be pointed that way because, I'm laying on my legs and so, don't want to jam my toes in the mattress. Had to stretch them out that way. So my legs were pointed in a way that should have cramped, and yet it just felt nice. Now, why? What change have I made? Let's see. Forget the brand name on this. I have been hammering potassium tablets. Now, each of these tablets that you can get over the counter is only 2% of the US RDA of potassium. I take 5 of those at a shot, so I get 10% of what you should get in a day, and I do that once or twice a day, at least once. These days, twice. Since I've been doing that, my legs have been feeling much, much better. So I've bought a whole bunch more, and I'm going to keep hammering down 10% of my US RDA requirements of potassium a couple times a day because it's working, it's doing. I don't know why my body is so low on potassium. Hopefully nothing horrific underneath, but I'm taking potassium and it's good. I bought some magnesium. I've got my multivitamin, of which I need to buy more. So thumbs up on that. But it's nice. It's nice. I can't sleep all through the night. In fact, I tend to wake up like a couple hours after I go to bed, and then it's flip-flopping, sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up, sleep, wake up, until around 4 o'clock I'm just awake. And I'm just not wanting to get up just because it's early and I don't want to get up yet. And I keep that up until 5, sometimes 5:30 if I'm lucky. Better than pain, because toward the end that is a bad thing too. It's usually do not choke to death on your own saliva. It's usually not pain that wakes me up, but it is pain that gets me out of bed. And also, real quick, I talk about this thing a fair amount when I'm playing Minecraft for my Let's Plays, because once again, I do it just for me. It's nice when people watch my videos. That's a good thing, and I will not do the videos that a lot of people don't watch, so I chase views in that fashion, but I play the stuff that I like. And one of the things that I find paradoxical in Minecraft, and I talk about this of late, but since, I want people that don't watch those to hear about this stuff too, because I just vlog during my gaming. But I've mentioned how it's really weird, because when I'm playing Minecraft, I run away from danger. I mean, I run. It scares me. My feet curl up, my hairs rise up on my body, and I run away. The thing is, I'm playing the games because there's a lack of adventurous danger in life. I mean, you go through life, a lot of it's routine. The small things that happen and surprise you are still within a fair, within the lines of what life is. And there's adventure in life, but it's safe life. Unless something really out of the ordinary happens, life is safe. So for adventure, I play games. But once again, when you're playing games, your brain has to believe what your eyes see. Your ancestors who did not believe that died. So your eyes have to believe what your brain has to believe what your eyes see. Same thing with what you hear. Your ancestors who did not believe their ears died, did not have children. Your brain has to believe what you hear. So I race around in these first-person games like Minecraft, and there's danger and adventure, and it's good, but there's also that's danger. And your eyes see danger, and your ears hear danger. And even though I'm playing these games because there's no threat of death, there's just adventure with a punishment of, you got to go back and do a little bit of this stuff. The fact is, because your eyes and your ears are telling your brain there's danger, I get too afraid of the danger. I don't want to get hurt. I don't want to get killed. So I run away from the danger. Paradoxically, because there's no danger. That's why I'm playing, so I can get to the danger and experience danger vicariously with no risk of danger. And so I come across the danger, and I turn tail and run away. Gotta love that. I don't bother trying to make sense of my own actions. I'm a human being. I am paradoxical. I am confusing. As the old poet Walt Whitman said, do I contradict myself? Very well then, I contradict myself. I am large. I contain multitudes. And it's true. We are human beings. We contradict ourselves simply by existing. Thumbs up on that. And I've opened up 24 hours worth of comments in my community tab. I'm going to go through and thank 20 to 25 people for having left me a comment. I'm not reading the comments right now. I'm just thanking you for having left a comment. Good, bad, and different. You took the time. You expended the calories. Thank you very much. If I mispronounce a username, no disrespect is intended. I'm an American English speaker, and even though I count an American Sign Language on the fingers of this hand with my depression, fibromyalgia, ADHD, grieving, and more, well, I'm sometimes lucky I can remember what my own name is. So, we have the RPG Chick, thumbs up and thank you. Ice Damon, greatly appreciated. Joshua Bumgardner, thumbs up and thank you. Confused Owl 29, always good to see you in the comments. Silas of NJ, thumbs up and thank you. Angel A, greatly appreciated. M Lake, thumbs up and thank you. Natalie Rogers, thumbs up. Taylor Garish, I honestly don't know. Tit Griffin, the best kind of Griffin, thumbs up and thank you. Son of Kemet, yeah, thumbs up and thank you. Maiden Canada, greatly appreciated. Jarpy, thumbs up and thank you. Pigamon, thumbs up and thank you very much. We have KinGen92, greatly appreciated. Melankly Peep, I sure hope I'm close, thank you very much. Mila 4R7 even, thumbs up, sort of, maybe, I don't know. Thank you for leaving a comment though. Rexo Man, greatly appreciated. Kapaki, greatly appreciated. Anapola, thumbs up. Russian Timing, always good to see you in the comments. Gecko Samara, thumbs up and thank you. Christopher Thomas, greatly appreciated. We have Stephen Leone, good to see you in the comments. Definitely a thumbs up. And last but not least, Colin Reisner, greatly appreciated. Each and every one of you, you get me out of my head, into the world, dealing with real people. Thank you very much. It is appreciated to no end. If you could check out my various links down below, I have Twitter, Facebook, Patreon.com. If you could become a Patreon.com patron like one of these beautiful and awesome people, that would be beautiful and awesome. And if you'd like to help me out without sending money through the patronage, I have a PayPal link down below. Definitely a thumbs up. And if you'd like to help me out without sending me anything at all financially, I have an Amazon wishlist link as well with things like cat food, hamster bedding, silly things, not silly things. If you could check it out, that would be very cool. Now, do not feel obligated. I do not feel entitled. And if you cannot donate or you simply do not donate, I take all good wishes and I deposit them in the bank of my heart where I draw interest. Thank you very, very much. And if you could toss me a like, I appreciate all the positive validation I get from my existence. Definite thumbs up. And of course, if you could hit the notification button on the subscription bell, that would be very, very cool. Definitely a thumbs up. Woof. No hyper vlogger I leave in all my stumbles, coughs, and manglings of language. Thumbs up for that. The duck head of See, I screwed that up already. The lobster hat wearing duck head of judgment suffers from a surplus of scorn. It is always ready, not eager, but ready to cast that scorn upon all whom it finds disappointing. Its mockery is severe. Please, do not disappoint the lobster hat wearing duck head of judgment. It suffers from a surplus of scorn. Black Lives Matter. You won't believe how many people, not many, it's only been like 3 or 4, but how many people have unsubbed when they've seen Black Lives Matter on the whiteboard. But Black Lives Matter, whether you like it or not. And justice for everybody. The jackbooted, brown-shirted fascist thugs keep brutalizing and murdering in their homes and on American streets. Ugh. Please wear a mask, wash your hands, try not to touch your face, practice your social distancing, stay at home unless you have to. You don't need to get sick from this. It's not a simple binary, you survive it or not. If it was, that would be one thing, but it's not. So, you take care. Have a great day today. I will see you on the flip side, my friend, and that is a very good thing. So practice your self-care. Stay as creative as you can. And I will see you, my friend.